Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we're here to talk about a new product from one of my favorite skincare brands. Today we're looking at something new from Drunk Elephant. This is the Drunk Elephant B-Goldi Bright Illuminating Drops. It is a $38 product that we are going to try a few different ways, and I'm going to be very honest with you about my feelings about it. What are my feelings? I'll tell you in advance. Gosh, I don't know. I would love for you to stay through the video, watch the demo, hear my questions at the end, and then weigh in. I think we're going to need the community's input on this one. I'm not real clear how I feel about it, which I know is very unusual for me. So let's talk about it a little bit. Okay, like I said, this is a $38 product that says that it will fortify and glisten. It's full of all sorts of good things for your skin, typical of Drunk Elephant. They are, let me just say this with absolute transparency, I love Drunk Elephant and I use their skincare on the regular. So I am predisposed to like this, but I'm not sure if I do. So let's talk about it. So this can be used on face, on chest, on legs. It's you shake it up a little bit. They even suggest to store it upside down because it's a very kind of, viscous thing. So you can store it upside down, then you shake it, and it has a little spout that it comes out of. What does this have to be compared to immediately? To other products from Drunk Elephant. They're O-Bloos Rosi drops, which is the same type thing, but they're a little bit rosy, so it can give the skin a little bit of life or be used as a blush or be mixed with products. We're going to see the same with the B-Goldi. And of course the D-Bronzi Sunshine Drops, which were a bronze version. I'll compare that in a moment, so don't worry about that. Okay, they say here again, shake before use, store upside down for face, chest, legs. But they say add it to a serum, add it to an oil. They mean Drunk Elephant serum or oil. I don't think it actually matters. Add it to a cream. Today in the demo, I'm going to add it to my favorite Drunk Elephant moisturizer. I love this Hydra moisturizer. I'll link it below for you guys to look at. It's like a gel moisturizer. I absolutely love it. There's nothing to say you couldn't mix it in with a foundation. I have some of it on my hand. What I did was I left some of the product I was using on my hand to show you. So here's my hand, just my hand. And here's the hand. I think it's pretty obvious that I put it on and kind of rubbed it in. So that's the kind of really kind of white, glowy look that it gives. And if we compare it to the D-Bronzi drops, obviously the O-Bloos Rosi drops are rosy, so that's not a very good comparison. But if we compare it to that, because you might be wondering what the difference would be, these are a lot, so here is the kind of white gold, and these are a lot darker. There's kind of, it's pretty obvious. This is the new, so white gold, and there's our bronze drops. And these bronze drops can be mixed into darken foundation, or they can just be used as a bronzer. These are really multi-purpose products, kind of find your own use. $38 if I didn't say so. Kind of find your own use. Let me just put it on my arm and take it outside for you to look at in the warm California sunshine. So do take a look at that there. There it is, kind of glowing. It's a real white golden glow. We're going to try it in the demo as almost like a primer, and we're also going to try it with foundation and on top of foundation. I'm looking in the viewfinder now because I have already filmed, the demo, obviously. And I'm looking in the viewfinder now, and I think I'm liking it more than you'll actually hear me say in the demo and the outro, the ending. I think actually maybe it's growing on me a little bit. Again, predetermined to like it because it's Drunk Elephant, but I'm really on the fence. So let's go to the demo, and then we'll talk about it afterwards, which I'm actually a little bit more negative, I think, in my ending summary than I am here. We're really going to need some community input, so let's take a look right now at the demo. Okay, I admit that I don't really know what yet to do with this. I know how Drunk Elephant says to use it, but I don't really know what would be best. So what I did is I have some color corrector on. I love the Tarte color corrector. So I do have a little bit of that on, and that's it. Nothing else. I brought over my Hydra. This is a Drunk Elephant moisturizer that I like. It's a kind of a really light, nice moisturizer because it says to mix them. Do we need any foundation over that? Geez, I would think so. How much of this should I use in proportion to this new product? I don't know. let's just try to figure it out together. I brought over some foundation. I thought maybe if we need to, we'll do that. So I just put a squirt of that there. I don't know. I mean, this is all about experimentation. And, you know, again, let me shake this up here. It's all about experimentation. And the question is, how much experimentation are we willing to do before we hit on it? Sometimes, okay, I just put about a little bit less. Let me mix it up here. I've got a concoction that looks something like that. Ooh, that's very glowy on my hand. Should I be using it with something else other than that? I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. Is this going to be a primer? I mean, it's not going to have any coverage. Should I just use this as a highlighter on top? Should I mix this in with my foundation? They kind of don't mention that. They say with, okay, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, I could have done half my face and half my face, but we're talking such a transparent product here. I figured let's just look at it. Okay, does this just make me look too shiny? Okay, so I have some color corrector. I don't know. I mean, you know, okay. All right, let me just really be critical here. I would need some concealer. I would need some concealer for sure. But I could see that with a little, I have some color corrector on. We know this. If I put a little bit of concealer, maybe, you know, like, because this isn't going to hide like redness or blemishes or anything. If I put some concealer on, I think that could actually look nice. It's not too glowy, and I put it on with a moisturizer. I guess I could have put it on with my morning vitamin C, or, you know, you don't have to use drug elephant products. I mean, obviously they're going to say that. But I kind of feel like I need a little bit of coverage. So I brought over the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Tint because it's light. Like, I just felt like if I were to, I'm going to shake this up, obviously. If I were to have put a full heavy cover, I think that kind of defeats the purpose, right? So this is a skin tint. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand, and I thought maybe we'd put on a very little bit and see if we like that. See if you can see it shining through. Let me just use my hands very gently, don't worry. Just to put a little bit on this cheek. I have a brush here, but just because I'm putting it on the cheek. Do you like that better? So here, I don't know if I do. Here's the side with some moisturizer and this new kind of golden B-Goldi. Is it B-Goldi? And then this side has it underneath. All right, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's just put a little bit. Honestly, if I had used a medium to full coverage, I don't know what the point would have been. And yeah, could I mix this in with the foundation? Just because it doesn't say so doesn't mean I couldn't do it. Let's see. Ugh, now my hands are getting messy. It's getting gross. Okay, so let me just use this. I'm dying to wash my hands here. I'm just kind of covered in stuff. It doesn't really alleviate the need for a concealer, does it? Okay. Holding my hand away. Ugh. Holding the claw hand with all this product all over it. I'm going to get up in a moment and wash it off. I mean, it's okay. I think I liked it more without the foundation over it, maybe. Did I? Okay, what about, oh gosh, the reason I'm rolling my eyes is I'm just like feel so yucky. I didn't bring my makeup eraser over here. So I'm going to get up and get this off of me in a moment. But what if we kind of use this as a little bit of a, I mean, it goes on nicely as a highlighter. Not too forceful of a highlighter. Let me do this. Let me just put on like a little bit of lip gloss. Okay, so that's over it. Oh, it's not bad. Is it looking too sallow? Is it looking kind of jaundiced? Gosh, I'm just not loving this, and we've tried it a few different ways. All right, let me get on like a little bit of gloss. Let me like do my eyebrows and maybe some mascara. Let's see if I like it more, and I'm really dying to hear what you guys think. And let me just go, wash my hand off. So here's the finished look, and look, I'm not mad at it. I mean, I think this is a kind of a pretty toned down, neutral look for today. I have no problem with it, but the question is, was it the B-Goldi Bright Illuminating Drops Or is it, frankly, the skin tint, the color corrector? I used a little bit of cream Natasha Denona blush and some lip gloss. Like, how much? I don't mind this look, but is any of it due to this product, you know? And this is why I usually try to take other products out of the mix when I review something, but unfortunately, this little guy is quite dependent upon what you mix it with, you know? And could I have done maybe half a face, half a face? I suppose. I felt like it needed the coverage. I mean, I do think it's giving me a glowy complexion, and because the skin tint I used purposefully was very kind of transparent and lightweight, it does allow this to shine through. And I do think it's a really pretty product on top of the skin, but I mean, I need another just kind of like glowy highlighter to add to the top of my skin, like I need, you know, what is the proverbial hole in the head? So look, let me just say, I just added a little more. It's very pretty. I just don't need that in my collection. Let me say that, again, I am a huge fan of all things Drunk Elephant. I am very devoted to their skincare. Usually I change up my skincare because it plateaus, and I don't change up the Drunk Elephant. I love it. Absolutely love it. This moisturizer to me, the B Hydra, if you need a kind of lightweight, comfy moisturizer, I can't speak more highly of it. I like the Rosi drops. I like the bronze drops. I'm not saying I dislike this. I'm just saying I don't see the need for it. I don't know. The more I use it, I kind of like it. It's like I went one too far. I mean, I'm not saying don't get it if you have a brand loyalty like I do. I'm not sorry I got it. And it's kind of lightweight. It's kind of pretty. I don't know. Keep experimenting with it, and maybe, you know, you guys are watching it. I mean, I'm looking at what I just put onto the cheeks, and that certainly does look very pretty without being too highlighty, no glitter, not too golden. So it's not terrible. I don't mean that at all. I'm just trying to figure out if I really have a need for it in my makeup wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? So this is where the community comes in. This is not just about me standing here yelling about a product to you guys. This is where you get to please yell back. What do you think? Are you like, oh, no, that is better looking skin than you would have gone without it? Do you like it on top? How do you feel about the brand Drunk Elephant? Because I love the brand. I bought the sweatshirt. I wear it. I embarrass my kids because it says Drunk in Love on the back of the Drunk Elephant sweatshirt. I love the brand. I just don't know how I feel about this. So I need you to help me. Did you buy it? Were you looking at it? What do you think of it on me? Let's talk about this, please, as a community. Leave your comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. YouTube will recommend channels you've watched before, but if you actually hit subscribe, it's really helpful to me, and I appreciate it very, very much. And don't forget to come over and say a big hello over on Instagram, TikTok, and now on Threads. Plus, you can become a bigger part of this YouTube community by giving super thanks, shopping from those links below even, or by becoming a channel member for behind the scenes content and cute little snarky, gossipy, weekly members-only lives. But to be totally honest with you, if you are here at all with your time, I am greatly appreciative of it, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.